Let's be honest, Sony kicked a lot of goals this year. The new A99 looks like a fantastic camera. Over the weekend I've been playing with the A99 and the A77, which I hadn't had much of a chance to use before. Now when you look at these two side by side and compare the spec sheets, there's some obvious differences, like the 99 is full frame, it's a higher resolution, and it's got, well, it's the latest generation. But the A77 is incredibly well appointed, so I just wanted to run through and do a comparison of the two. If you are looking at jumping into the Sony range, or you're looking at upgrading to one of these, to know whether it's actually worth the extra money for the 99. Both these cameras are sporting 24 and a bit megapixel sensors. They both do full HD. They both max out at 25,600 ISO. They're both reasonably fast. The A99 is 6 frames a second, the 77 is 8. They both have 100% frame coverage. They both have the 3-inch LCD. Both have mic input. And they both have a good quality magnesium alloy body. And they're both beautifully well appointed with connectivity, including built-in GPS. Okay, those similarities aside, there's actually a vast difference between them, and it becomes apparent as soon as you pick it up. The A99 is supremely well built. I gotta say, the weight difference is not much at all. I wouldn't be surprised if the A99 is actually lighter. Certainly size to weight ratio it is, but you can just feel it. So often when you pick up a camera and it feels durable, part of that comes from the weight. This actually feels quite lightweight, but it just feels like a damn rock, like you could hammer in nails with it. Let's look through some of the rest of the features that differentiate these two. Straight off the bat, the A99 has dual card slots, whereas the 77 only has a single one. Also, looking at them front on, there is a noticeable difference in terms of size, and the hand grip on the A99 is considerably bigger and great for big hands like mine. The 77 has a built-in flash, the 99 doesn't. Where that would have been is a big old stereo microphone input instead. And because Sony likes to do things their own way, the flash is quite a unique design on this one. Checking out the layout on the top of the two of these, they're really quite similar. The buttons are in the same places. It'll be really easy for you moving from one to the other. It doesn't look like they've skimped out on things at all. And fantastically, they both have a maximum shutter speed of 1/8000th of a second. Now, whilst the 77 is faster, and actually in some burst mode it can go up to 12 frames a second, the 99 is much better at high ISO. The overall image quality is stronger as well on the full frame size sensor. The 99 has a locking mechanism on its mode dial. Also, the screen is higher resolution at 1.2 instead of 920Ks. The color depth is meant to be a lot better, and whilst they do both go up to 25,600 on the A77, that's only in multiple shot and only in JPEG, whereas the A99 goes up to 25,600 without any, limitations. Now, whilst I said the weight of these was so comparable, the 99 is actually heavier. Fully loaded, it comes in at 812 grams, whereas the 77 is 732 grams. But it's really not a big difference, and when you factor in the size of the actual cameras, I found the A99 to be incredibly light. Okay, so there isn't really a contest there. The 99 is a better appointed camera. It is full frame. It is their new king of the hill, and for good reason. You can see my standalone review on it there. But if you're looking for a DX camera, the A77 is incredibly well appointed, especially for its price point. I would certainly be giving this some consideration when you make your next decision. Please hit me up with any questions or comments. If you've used either of these, what you think of them. Jump over to thatnikonguy.com and sign up for our mailing list. Click to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Whilst you're here, check out my full review on the Sony A99. There's a review on the new Canon 6D. Next up is the full hands-on review of the Nikon D600. And then here's my latest project, the Take Control of the Light workshop series. Check it out. They're coming to a city near you soon.